Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Jammu, Professor Umesh Rai Ji, Chief Guest of today's function, Dean Planning, Professor Meena Sharma Ji, Dean Life Sciences, Professor Yashpal Sharma, Professor Sanjana Kaur, Director School of Biotechnology, all my revered colleagues, research scholars, students, members of non-teaching staff and friends from media. I, on behalf of Department of Botany and on my personal behalf, welcome you all to the inaugural function of scanning and photographic facility for digitization of herbarium, funded by Department of Science and Technology under FIST program, Government of India, and digital herbarium, which a very significant and unique endeavor of University of Jammu and Department of Botany. Today is a very significant significant day for the Department of Botany as well as for the University of Jammu. Significant in the sense that University of Jammu, under the dynamic and visionary leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, has taken many leads and leaps in the areas of academics, research, as well as other achievements of significance. Sir, I would like to mention here before the August gathering that University of Jammu has become the first university in Jammu and Kashmir to digitize the herbarium. Herbarium, we all understand that it is the repository of dried plant specimens, and it has a very vital and important role to play as far as our teaching is concerned and our research is concerned. With the inauguration of this particular digital herbarium, University of Jammu and Department of Botany will be globally accessible to each one, whosoever is working in the area of life sciences. It is not that it is significant with respect to plant sciences, but whosoever is working in the area of life sciences, this herbarium facility will be playing a very important role in his or her research. Sir, I would like to share with you some a bit of information, global, national as well as regional level. What is the scenario of digitization? At global level, we have 3,567 herbaria.
My dear students, at the outset, let's give a big hand to the department led by security and also SID. Earlier, I congratulated them for QR code, and this is another milestone in the history of the Department of Botany, that they have digitized the herbarium. And through this, our presence globally is registered. So it's not that nationally our presence is globally registered. And efforts must be made to register the presence of the University of Jammu globally. Nationally, we have come within 50, and we have to try our level best to figure within 20. And I hope the kind of cooperation I am getting from my faculty, from my officers, that in coming years, certainly the University of Jammu in NIRF ranking would figure within 20. And the credit goes to the faculty, to the officers, to the staff, to the students. Because of their efforts, we are moving forward. Many things have been told by Yashpalji in details, that the species collected from Jammu, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh, and for that you need the resources. I don't know whether the department right now is having that resources or not. So I discussed with Anjuji, can you spare some grant? She said, no, I don't have that. so that's dedicated for organizing conferences, workshops, symposium, and also to attend the national or international conferences. So this grant is used and the departments should come forward, because through that also we can register our presence nationally as well as globally. So grant is available with Dean Academic Affairs, and that grant can be utilized so that in the next year we will be able to say that we have utilized the grant judiciously, and then we can ask the government to give more grant. But I have decided to extend support to the Botany Department for beautiful botanical garden as well as the herbarium. So 10 lakhs rupees, I would ask the finance people or the DICA or from wherever the arrangement has to be made, will be made for that. At least 10 lakhs rupees would be given to the Department of Botany. It is my headache to find out the budget from where that would be allocated for conference. That's exclusively for the teachers. So I discussed with her that can we find out some mechanism for students also. Right now we don't have that mechanism, but we would try our level best to find out the mechanism for the students also, and to find out the grant from where we can spare for student, because it's they who have to take this flag. And the point is that I don't know whether you would be able to understand or not. I used to quote this. This is little bit Bhojpuri. I come from the eastern UP. पूत कपूत तो क्या धन संचय, और पूत सपूत तो क्या धन संचय. किसके लिए बचा कर रखना है और किस दिन के लिए बचा कर रखना है. इसलिए चाहे वो डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं एंड चाहे यूनिवर्सिटी, I believe to spend the money, of course, judiciously for the growth of the university, for the growth of the academy.
This is a wonderful occasion when we are entering into the global scenario vis-a-vis plant digitization. And for those who have just joined the department as first semester students and third semester students, for them it's an information that the department got the Botanical Garden Conservation International recognition by United Kingdom, and that is something which paved way for further international kind of work culture over here in the department. As far as the digitization is concerned, Professor Sheel has already outlined the objectives of this, but I just want to make few things known to you all. That first of all, I consider this as a tribute to our elder teachers, founding teachers of this department, who very fondly laid this botanical garden and paved way for the installation of the herbarium building over here and herbarium as such. It would also be a tribute to those collectors way back in 1960s when we were not even born, that they were busy in the field collecting different and very exciting species of plants which have been preserved. Every leaf, I tell you, which has been dried, every flower which is in the dried condition has a story to tell. It has been documented at the time when the things were quite different, and over the period of time for the last several years now, I guess a lot of things have changed. So one of the ways by which this facility would help all the researchers globally, scientists globally, is that what is there in our own state, because most of the specimens have been collected from different parts of Jammu and Kashmir and from Ladakh as well, and I guess few are from the Himachal as well. So that would be a kind of exchange of the resources, that what resources they exist over here in Jammu and Kashmir or in Ladakh, in this part of the country. This is one point. Another point, I told you that nowadays everybody is talking of the global climate change. What has happened over the last several years, the researchers would be able to decipher or unravel the mysteries that what was there in 60s or in 50s in the 20th century and what is happening now in the first quarter of the 21st century. So that's, I think, the comparison which would be greatly helping the scientists to, plan also or to strategize the conservation measures, particularly of those species which I guess are under vulnerability, or they may be, facing some kind of extinction problems. So those would be, worked out.
First of all, I express my deepest appreciation to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Umesh Rai, for taking time out of his busy schedule to grace this occasion. Sir, your leadership and vision always inspire us, and today's inaugural function, scanning facility and launch of virtual herbarium would not have been possible without your unwilling support. I also extend my sincere thanks to our Dean Academic Affairs, Professor Anju Bhasin, for being with us today. Your guidance has always been instrumental in driving academic excellence and fostering a culture of innovation in the university.